nigga be sitting in the corner, be like, shoot this fame up, man. Nigga be like, oh, is it instant? Hell yeah,
I ain't gotta do nothing.
Shoot that shit up and get the transforming on it, get the jerking around. You famous now.
Gangster Chronicles, this is not your average show.
The level of what people will do to become famous nowadays is at an all-time high. And, you know, I have this, you know, I say this shit all the time, because just let's face it, everybody wants to be instant famous nowadays.
That's the new crack.
And I say this to a lot of people who I know who, you know, are trying to get their foot in somewhere. I always say, what's wrong with being normal? You get me? What's wrong with having a 9 to 5?
They're gonna call you weird.
What's wrong with you know, we all can't be, you know, artists and producers and we all can't be famous, you know. But it seems like with the instant gratification of celebrity and money and fame, and then you see, you know, everyone, you know, oh, my Bentley truck or my Maybach or my $100,000 chain or, you know, my private flight, it makes the normal motherfucker turn into like, I'm not shit unless I'm that. You feel me? And it just fucks up, because it was one of the reasons why I, you know, focused my son on trying to get into sports or something, because everybody wants to be internet famous today.
Well, what it does too, bro, I would say, man, that today's average, I would say maybe 9-year-old to 17-year-old is psychologically f***ed up right now, because they look online and they see these different people, right? And, you know, to a young mind, it's easy money to them.
Yeah.
They think these people are bigger than life. You know what I mean? To them, to the average kid sitting at home right now, man, one of these individuals is online doing their thing right now. They just become like almost omnipotent in these kids' lives, right? This is all they see. This is all you hear about, right? So they sit at home and kind of like imitate the bullshit they see, and it's just really got us up right now,
That's
dog.
the dangers of their ass having these phones too early, not having nothing to do but have their head in the phone other than playing sports, like, you know, his son was doing. Because, you know, now if it ain't that, it's going to be Fortnite raising them, Roblox, video game, or the YouTube.
And I'll tell you what
parents.
And I'm gonna tell you where I think this all started at, man. I remember when Grand Theft Auto first came out, right? I thought the game was amazing, right? But then what I noticed was that my son, when he was a kid, he would get with his other little homeboys from across town.
Oh, you heard how they talk on that.
And they would be on that motherfucker doing shit I didn't even know you could do at the time. They would like be mobbing up in gangs, going to go jack people, shooting motherfuckers, you know, against other people and shit. And this shit is transferred to online to where I hear them play Call of Duty and shit like that now.
Yeah.
And then they watching these other people online, man, who you think borderline got real mental issues. You know, some of these people online got real.
Yeah, then you don't know motherfuckers grown. Cause, you know, my kids, I let them play with the YouTube. They keep going to some motherfucker that's just playing a video game. I said, so wait a minute. Y'all got the video game, but y'all going to YouTube watching hours of this grown-ass nigga play his game? He getting millions of views, got kids watch. I said, man, y'all f***ed up.
And these people make hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, and these kids see that at home, so they think now, you remember when we had real dreams when we was little and aspirations, like, okay, I maybe want to play an NBA in the NBA. I know that's going to be hard, but if I work hard, maybe it can happen for me, or the NFL for that matter, right? But you had people that wanted to go be doctors, lawyers.
Yeah, because being, you know, being entertainment famous or actor or actress, that was like for the chosen few. You feel me? Like, you know, like one in a million, Danny or John on our block. Goddamn, he made it to the NBA or because as a kid before rap, it was still motherfuckers with R&B and country music, and there was still actors and actresses and movies and all that shit. But as a kid, I never, 5, 6 years old, I never looked at TV and said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be like Superman when I grew." My dreams were like, "Oh shit, you're gonna be a policeman, you're gonna be a fireman, you're gonna be a motherfucking lawyer, you're gonna be a doctor." It wasn't like I'm gonna be, every kid, when they saw Michael Jackson or Prince or something like that, you put the posters on your wall and shit, but you didn't I'm gonna be that motherfucker.
All I wanted was a good job, dog.
That's what
I
I'm
just really
saying.
wanted a good
Like,
job. I wanted a house with no roaches in it.
I wasn't tripping because mom's was, a nurse and pops was working at General Motors or something like that. To me, that was like, we was balling. You feel me?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers got 2 vans and a nice crib and shit like that. You looking at like, oh, this is cracking.
Yep,
you
that
get me?
was it.
For a kid who grew up in Compton, and moms was, parents got divorced and moms was a single mom and you living in the hood, you see a motherfucker with a nice home and they going to a regular job every day. You thinking like, where you work at, nigga? Shit, you work for the oil refinery or you work for the shipyard or you a motherfucking longshoreman or I need to get in where you fit in.
Seeing
You
2
feel
parents in the home was accomplished. Was like, damn.
But
nigga,
it's
you
like
got the mama
now
and the daddy.
you look up and
set.
and you ask a kid like, "What's your dreams and aspirations?" They be like, "Oh, I want to be like that YouTuber," or a female like, "Oh, I'm getting me an OnlyFans page."
I went to my son's parent conference and I want to be a gamer.
It's like
Son say he want to be a gamer.
Yeah, we have the parent conference and he's on the honor roll. He got going to the 6th grade, 5th grade. So he got the honor roll. He got every accolade. The only black kid made the honor roll. But he got a black dude teacher. So I'm like, well, Jay, what do you want to be, though, when you grow up? A gamer. I got instantly hot because I'm like, look at all this shit.
That's a real...
I'm an old man pops. I don't understand
that's a real concentration of study right now in the university, right?
I had to study on that to know that.
Yeah,
but at the
definitely.
time of getting that,
they got
know that.
They got like, the E-game. They got classes for that shit.
You get scholarships for that now, man. Definitely offer scholarships for that now.
I'm saying they offer scholarships for flying drones and shit now. You get me? So it's just
I'm looking like
it's just a change in time, and it's just. But my thing is like, again, like the cost of everyone. The cost of what you will do to be famous. You go what I'm saying? I think that's at an all-time high right now because like if you look on motherfucker, because if you look on the internet or TikTok or whatever, like it, I'm just stand here and make an idiot of myself every day. But you look up, I got 1 million followers, and I'm making $100,000 a month, and I'm just doing dumb shit. Like, it's
in the process of that, we losing doctors and law enforcement and real job type.
Hell yeah, I ain't finna go to school. I ain't finna go to school for 12 years when I can turn around and get on YouTube and show my ass or act dumb and get $1 million. I mean, I don't know, man.
It's hard to argue that point. Look at Johnny, my dumb ass.
Yeah, it's hard to argue when the dollar is dominant. You feel me? Like, being famous and the dollar is dominant, man. Like, I don't give a fuck if I gotta let a motherfucker do some dumb shit or kick me in the nuts or some long as a motherfucker and I look up in the morning and I got 1 million likes and 1 million views and YouTube sending me that check or OnlyFans is sending me that, I don't give a damn.
Fuck that.
It's at what cost people will go to be in that position. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you told a motherfucker right now, nigga, go do some dumb shit and try to run a lane or jump a motherfucking car,
freeway,
and you can go sit in our motherfucking spot and take over our podcast and be this or whatever. It's a motherfucker to be like,
Oh,
hell yeah.
Have us send in the
Hey,
goofiest video
go
contest.
swallow a motherfucking bucket of motherfucking hot sauce or some dumb shit, and you'll be the next sensation. Go swallow some motherfucking dishwashing detergent and then run around in circles for 2 minutes, and you'll be the next sensation. People go, okay. Will it get me 1 million views? Will a gang of people see me and click and like my page? And motherfuckers be like, yeah.
Fame is bagged up like the new crack and distributed like crack. Like
hell
rocks.
yeah, nigga. I want
Rocks
some.
of fame,
I want some fame, nigga. I want some. Give me a hit. Give me a hit of that motherfucking fame, nigga.
You know what I want to do?
Nigga be sitting in the corner, be like, shoot this fame up, my nigga. Nigga be like, oh, is it instant? Hell yeah, nigga,
yeah, I ain't gotta do
instant.
nothing.
Nigga shoot.